It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins.
Welcome to the field, your 2025 Miami Dolphins.
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And here we go from Miami. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
Kate, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Oh, they're going deep here right off the rip. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's got it, but didn't stay in bounds. Oh, hold on. There's a flag on the field, though. Let's listen. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still 2nd down.
So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15. Operating from the gun, here's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Now May on 3rd and long. He lofts it deep left. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
May off the play fake. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
After the sack, offense dealing with 3rd and goal now from the 10. From the gun, it's May. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They'll try it now with Stevenson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Bringing pressure, and it's blocked! And he's drugged down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown.
Well, that's going to take away a touch of that early momentum they built with the opening drive touchdown. And just as importantly here, blocking that extra point should give the offense a little boost as they come out for their first possession, looking to match touchdown for touchdown.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. D. Eskridge to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now in Tua's career.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, and they go right back to him. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Tua now from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Finds him on the slant. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Trying for it, it's Achane. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
The Patriots offense headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. He's got it over the middle. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 48. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. We've got the Patriots in front. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. To the air yet again, May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Hunter Henry. A gain of 26 yards. First down, New England.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's second down coming up. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Here's May again. This one's caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
May now on third down. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they come away with some points on that series.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. And they haven't been able to find their way on the scoreboard just yet as the deficit has reached 9 points. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They motion Waddle over left. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Waller with the catch. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
First and 10 at the 39-yard
Good offenses.
line.
Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down, here's Tua. Taken in by Hill, right side. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second down now, 7 to go. Tua off the play fake. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To the air yet again. Tagovailoa has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins who have first and 10. Here's Tagovailoa again. Dumps it off to Achane. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Out of the shotgun, a give to Achane. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Staying on the ground here with Achane. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He's brought down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Tua to throw. Complete over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And a man is there to knock that away.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Again, it's Tagovailoa. Escapes the pocket. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
5 men in the secondary for the Pats. Third down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Waddle makes the catch. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Dolphins first down.
So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hanson for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Now Borregales on to send it away. Eskridge on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the third. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They've got first down from the 31. Tua out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the sack. Short pass brought in. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Looking to return from the 29. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The New England offense running out now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Third quarter starts with a run by Stevenson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd and just 2 to go. May now from the gun. That one complete to Diggs. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And a Patriot first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Off the play action, May. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Finds his back. Achane. This one gets to the 22. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Tua now from the gun. They connect on the deep shot. Give him 32 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
It's a gain of 32
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Tagovailoa on first down. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They just get the play off. That's for Waddle again. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the fourth. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They run the counter to H.N. Dukes out a one-stop, and his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Tua looking to throw. Throwing this back in the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be from 50. Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. He fields it from the 8. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here's New England, ready once again on offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Running the counter, Stevenson. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Patriots leading by 6. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. He's back to throw. That's incomplete left side.
Intended for Hunter Henry.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. They send the tight end in motion. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins find a way to tie it late. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
Now the kick team out to steal away the lead with a point after. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
10, Patriots 9.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw it. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. Here he is to throw. Finds a man right side. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Dolphins' 38-yard line.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Setting up to pass. Hits him on the out route. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Again, it's May. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's May again. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give them 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
This one just thrown away. So an anticlimactic ending to this football game. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.